Hey guys, this is TribbleMeTimbers. Today we're taking on a long route full of trainers on the way to Lavendar. So, in tribute to that tie, we will be reading from my favorite joke book ever, Pretty Good Joke Book. This is the 4th edition, and it is awesome. Okay, one-liners. Build a man a fire and he'll be warm for a day, but set a man on fire and he'll be warm for the rest of his life. Only Sweetie would do that. The main reason Santa is so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live. The trouble with being a leader today is that you can't be sure whether people are following you or chasing you. I'm a vegetarian, and when I'm feeling wild, I eat animal crackers. Always remember to pillage before you burn. The trouble with doing something right the first time is that nobody appreciates how difficult it really was. Always remember you're unique, just like everyone else. When guns are outlawed, only outlaws will accidentally shoot their kids. Be nice to your kids. They're the ones who will be choosing your nursing home. A clear conscience is a sign of bad memory. He who hesitates is probably right. Depression is merely anger without enthusiasm. Eagles may soar, but weasels don't get sucked into jet engines. I'm reading a terrifically interesting book about anti-gravity. I just can't put it down. Science joke. I always wanted to be somebody, but I guess I should have been more specific. If you are what you eat, then I'm dead meat. It's a cruel choice, work or daytime television. The sooner you fall behind, the more time you'll have to catch up. Procrastination for the win. I intend to live forever. So far, so good. The best part about fighting your way to the top of the food chain is that you can choose to be vegetarian or not. The best part about computers is that they make very fast, accurate mistakes. My software never has bugs, it just develops random features. According to my calculations, the problem doesn't exist. 5 out of 4 people have a problem with fractions. Life without geometry is pointless. Everyone has a photographic memory. Some people are just, out of film. Sometimes I think I understand everything. Then I regain consciousness. Save the whales. Trade them for a valuable prize. I said no to drugs, but they just wouldn't listen. Age doesn't always bring wisdom. Sometimes age just comes alone. A bus station is where a bus stops. A train station is where a train stops. Now you know why they call it a workstation. My pig learned karate. Now he's doing pork chops. Someday we'll look back on all this and plow into a parked car. Alcohol and calculus don't mix. Never drink and drive. Don't sweat the petty things, and don't pet the sweaty things. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is definitely not for you. Some days you're the dog, and some days you're the hydrant. Health is merely the slowest possible rate at which one can die. It's not the pace of life that concerns me, it's the sudden stop at the end. Those who live by the sword get shot by those who don't. Sometimes I feel like a man trapped in a woman's body, but luckily that man is gay, so nobody seems to notice. Never say anything bad about a man until you've walked a mile in his shoes. By that time, he's a mile away, and you've got his shoes, so you can say whatever you want to. The early bird gets the worm, but it's the second mouse that gets the cheese. Why is it called a building if it's already been built? Let's see. 24 hours in a day, 24 beers in a case. Coincidence? Why is the alphabet in that order? Is it because of the song? Have you ever imagined a world with no hypothetical situations? If corn oil comes from corn, where does baby oil come from? Why is abbreviation such a long word? Is there another word for thesaurus? Blech. Do they sterilize needles for lethal injections? I actually wonder about that one. Why isn't phonetic spelled the way it sounds? Why did they put Braille dots on the keypad of the drive-up ATM? If you ate pasta and antipasta, would you still be hungry? Why do they report power outages on TV? Why is it called tourist season if you can't shoot 'em? Is there an expiration date on sour cream? Shouldn't there be a shorter word for a monosyllabic? If we aren't supposed to eat animals, then why are they made out of meat? Did you know that half of all people are below average? Did you hear about the blind man that picked up a hammer and saw? Funny. What is the difference between ignorance, apathy, and ambivalence? I don't know, and I don't care one way or the other. Let's see. Okay. Changing sections. Why is it great to be a test tube baby? You get a womb with a view. Did you hear that NASA has launched several Holsteins into Earth orbit? It was the herd shot round the world. There was a horse trainer who raised a filly, and when she raced her in the evening, she always won. But when she raced during the day, she lost. She was a fine horse, but she was a real nightmare. Get it? Nightmare? Did you hear about the Buddhist who refused Novocaine during his root canal? He wanted to transcendental medication. Oh, light bulb jokes. How many sadomasochists does it take to change a light bulb? 2. One to hold it and one to kick the chair out from under him. How many kids with ADHD does it take to screw in a light bulb? Let's go ride our bikes! How many gay rights activists does it take to change a light bulb? None. The light bulb shouldn't have to change for society to accept it. How many cops does it take to screw in a light bulb? 6 to sit and hope that it turns itself in. Nice, huh? How many Oh, never mind. We're in Lavendar Town. Okay. Wasn't that fun? So, next time we're going to Radio Tower, and it will be a heck of fun because after this, everything is so different and so awesome. It is truly a hack now.